Hello, hello! This is my very favorite cookie recipe, so I hope you enjoy. We will need 1 1/8 cup of flour, a half a cup of granulated sugar, half a cup of light brown sugar. I do prefer the light versus the dark. A half a teaspoon of pure vanilla. Don't use imitation vanilla, just don't do it. We'll need a 3.4 ounce of vanilla instant pudding. A half a cup of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. I've used both and they both work just great. A half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And if you prefer milk chocolate, don't worry, we'll be using that too. In a half a cup of mini M&Ms. I like using both chocolates to add some dimension to the cookie. How fancy, I know. We will need 1 egg at room temperature. A half a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt. So let's get started. Go ahead and wash your hands, unless you like the company of germs, which is fine too. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We will need to soften our butter, and you can do that by lowering the power on your microwave. If you add melted butter to your cookies will fall flat. And I like a fluffy cookie. I don't know about you, but that's what I like. Go ahead and add a half a cup of sugar and a half a cup of light brown sugar. I really do prefer the light golden brown kind versus the dark brown, because the dark brown makes it too rich when you can only eat 2 instead of 10. That makes sense. Go ahead and add 1 egg and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. I use a gracious amount because I love it. Then go ahead and cream that together. Then we are going to add the vanilla pudding, which is the star of the show. I think it makes the cookies that much better. Then we will also add half a teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. And go ahead and mix that together. I'm going to sift the flour in the bag because I don't want to dirty more dishes than necessary. That's why I like this recipe, because you only use 1 bowl and you don't have to make your whole kitchen a disaster area. The consistency of this dough should be thick enough that it won't stick to your fingers. Go ahead and add your half a cup of mini M&Ms and a half a cup of your semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can fold this together, but I just beat the crap out of it because I'm lazy and it's faster to do it this way. Now we will just put the dough on the mat. The dough is almost as good as the actual cookie. Oh my heck. Go ahead and give it a try. You'll see if you even bake any cookies because the dough is that good. This little device I'm using I got from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I just douse it in cooking spray. It makes it so easy. Go ahead and put your dough in your oven for 8 minutes, not a minute less or a minute more. For some reason that's the perfect amount. And they are perfect. I am obnoxious. I hope you give this recipe a try. I make this on the daily. I wish I was exaggerating. Let me know if you give it a try and what you think. We will be back soon with a beauty video. Bye!